You are selling tickets currently at $95,000, is that right?
XCOR is not in the retail business for our vehicles, but we do have a general marketing partner called Rocket Ship Tours that is engaged in advanced sales of Lynx flights for the spaceflight participant market. The spaceflight participants are one of the three markets that the Lynx is targeted for, the other two being payloads, microgravity or astronomical payloads, and upper stage missions, as we call them, where we primarily, those are nanosatellite launches where we put a expendable upper stage on the vehicle and launch a payload on the order of 10 kilograms into low Earth orbit.
Lee Valentine said earlier today that the Air Force is also interested in the Lynx.
XCOR does have a small contract with the Air Force right now covering some aspects of the Lynx. It's really an opportunity for them to benefit from our experiences as the Air Force looks ahead to its own thinking about reusable vehicles in the future. And they've been a great help to us as well, because it is really through the auspices of the Air Force that we've had access to some wind tunnel facilities that have really been a great help to us in refining the design. We really do have to create not just a space company, but a whole commercial space transportation industry. And it's not always appreciated by people what that means, but there's so many pieces of a successful industry. There's specialty suppliers for all kinds of components, for specialty services. There's the vehicles themselves, there's the operation of those vehicles, there's the sale to the end user of the services of those vehicles, there's payload integration. There's a whole spectrum of things that all have to get done. And nobody can possibly, or no one company can possibly do all of those things equally well. So in order to make a successful company, we have to make a successful industry. That doesn't mean there isn't competition, and we want there to be competition. We want multiple companies in each one of those niches striving to be the best that they can be. But we as an industry, as a movement, as a people, will be better off if people feel free to put offerings together that are best of breed in all of those pieces, and you'll generally getting a better product that way than you will by trying to do everything yourself.
What do you see happening in the field of in the personal commercial space industry today that really excites you outside of XCOR?
To answer that properly, you have to realize I've been in this game a long time now. One of the secrets to being a long-term survivor in this business is that I don't get either very excited or very depressed about the latest turn of fortune. I tend to think in longer terms and look at trends as encouraging or discouraging. I do see encouraging trends right now. I think that over the last 5 or 10 years, the industry has shifted from being dominated by people who have very ambitious plans and very slick marketing to being more and more of a presence of companies that might be doing small things, but they're actually doing the small things. So we have companies such as ours that have been flying vehicles. We have companies like Maston and Armadillo that are actually flying vehicles. Blue Origin is actually flying vehicles. Bigelow Aerospace is actually flying their stations. There's more and more results. They may not be as ambitious as people would like to dream about, but I would much rather see real results on whatever scale than grand promises.